So hi guys, this is Abraham coming at you for Curvy Connect Magazine, and I'm here with the one and only Miss Pinky.
I am her, thank you.
She is she's her.
Yes.
So today we're doing a quick interview for our website, and we're so happy to have you present. I'm loving your outfit.
Thank
your
you.
eye makeup.
Well, she did it all. I did everything.
You know, I had to beat my face because I've seen your pictures. When I found out that I was going to be interviewing her, I stalked her Facebook, her Instagram. She's probably seen me lurking.
You did, I saw it.
So I had to beat my face just so I can meet her at these little simple.
Let me see, let me check these. Yes, babe. Approved.
I feel like Oprah right now.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you the hard-hitting questions.
Oh my gosh.
Like, let's talk about the drug abuse.
Drug abuse?
Just kidding.
I was going to say, like,
nobody gets a
we
car.
talking about hydrocodone? Because I had a toothache, but...
No one is getting a car today. But I wanted to talk about Miss Pinky and who she is. You know, I feel like you represent a brand.
Yes, I am a walking brand.
Right. And the first thing that I noticed about you is that you're so warm. I feel like when I saw your Instagram, I feel like I've known you for a bit. And we'll get to the modeling and the beauty that is Miss Pinky later. But you're really funny.
Thank you.
Your videos are hilarious.
Thank you so much. They're so real. They're just like...
They're very real. I want to ask you, I think anyone that is a blogger, that is a model, anyone that does makeup, we have a creative side to us. When did you realize that you were a dreamer or that you were creative? Because I like to say that people like us, we're dreamers.
Right.
You know, when did you realize that your name had to be in lights?
Well, I realized I was a dreamer at a young age when I would sit in class and they would want me to focus on science and social studies and I'd be daydreaming the whole time.
Right.
Well, then I was getting in trouble for it, you know what I mean? But, and then I remember in high school, instead of going to class, like my teachers, they saw it in me. They would write me notes to go and study theater or go practice for my plays instead of doing my actual work. So I've been bubbly. If you look at my pictures from when I was maybe 6 years old, you'll see me posing with my hands on my hips or my legs crossed. Like the diva has just been in me
just
forever.
serving at the age of 2.
Basically, when she came out, she was like, "When," you know, it was a pose there. You know what I mean?
Right. And I can definitely feel that from you. The fact that you elude a confidence about you. I think that when it comes to the fashion world and when it comes to full figure, I think that we need more people like yourself. I think that there's so many categories of people that need a spokesperson, but it's everyday people like yourself that when you're not so simple. You're just, but it's people like yourself that give it a you are a role model. You know what I mean? I think that nowadays, growing up, I saw nothing but skinny mainstream media. Do you remember that whole skinny waif phase, like Paris Hilton, Nicole Richie, super duper skinny. Everybody were just like, you know what I mean?
Throwing up.
I remember that, and nowadays I think that it's becoming okay in mainstream media. We have people like Octavia Spencer, Melissa McCarthy. I love her.
Yeah, she's funny.
I think that people like you add to that relatableness and that realness. What do you think about that? Do you feel like you have a huge undertaking to be that role model?
Well, honestly, I was never trying to be a role model. Okay. It just happened like that because I am very human and I have my days where I just get down and feel super duper fat and don't feel pretty and just don't feel up for it. You know what I mean? I have those days. But then when I look at the movement of plus size women now and they're owning it, you know, I get my little zing back. You know, so it's I fluctuate, but yeah, it's been a struggle. It hasn't been always easy, you know, because you all see what I allow you to see.
Right,
you don't see
totally
what happened
get
at
that.
the house when I'm like, dang, I look fat. Oh, I got a pooch. Oh, I'm not gonna wear this. Oh, I'm not going out because I don't look good. You know what I mean?
You guys don't see when we're at home trying to pull the girdle down, trying to pull the Spanx down.
And I was not gonna even put on one today because I knew that when I sat down, it was gonna roll up, and I was not ready to have that.
Going back to what you just said, I think that in someone that is full figured, and I'm more than happy to be a part of this movement and a part of this team. I think whenever you're full figured, you come to a point where someone challenges you. in my early career, I was faced with a boss of mine that was an MLB star, and I remember he told me, like, we have to work on your weight. And I remember he recommended man spanks for compression wear. And I remember it hit me so hard that, I mean, I knew I was big, I knew I was fat. I could not come to terms with that word with myself, and him telling me that, I felt like it was just a blow, but that forced me to be confident. Have you ever had a moment like that where someone just says, you know?
Several. I remember performing right during college, and someone told me that I was good, but I wasn't marketable because of my weight.
Wow.
And so my weight has always been an issue. I have these big, thick bones. I'm not gonna ever be a size 2.
Right.
And then you would hear things like, "You cute," or "She's cute to be big."
Right.
Like, why do I have to have a disclaimer? Why can't I just be cute?
Right.
You know what I mean? So now, like 2014 was really, really the year that I just got it together and got comfortable and got confident, you know, beyond what I was, because I was surrounded by so many other, I was exposed to a world that I hadn't been exposed to, and there was a lot of plus size women who were doing everything that everybody said that they could.
Right. I think sometimes getting a no is what forces you to dream.
So many no's, yeah, and then when you finally get that yes, you'll be so grateful. I've gotten so many no's.
Right. I think also, back to what you just said, I think it's about making a mark in the industry. You know, whether you're a blogger, a makeup artist, it's about being full-figured friendly. You know, there's so many people that are not full-figured friendly. I personally work in retail, and I get those people that want me to personally shop for them, and they're full-figured, and they feel embarrassed. And I see women every single day that don't own their curves. And I think someone like you, even though you never wanted to be a role model, you are a role model. You never know who might be watching, who might be watching that's on their last breaths, that's on their last, you know, inkling of hope, and they see your hilarious videos, they see your pictures, they see everything that is Miss Pinky. What's one thing that we have to know about you? What's one thing that the World Wide Web has to know about you?
You have to know about me. I'm so human. I'm so human, and I'm so human. Like, you know what I mean? I hear people be like, "Oh my God, I saw you somewhere, but I was scared to come and say something to you." No, that's not me. Anytime you meet me, I'm gonna hug you. I love people. I love realness. Genuine, I believe. I'm always going to stay humble no matter what God blesses me with, because I do believe that the quality of humility is priceless. And this is not just words. This is really what I live by. I'm silly, fun, and just like a regular person. You know what I mean?
Right.
With a little bit of sparkling.
I love your whole I love your whole vibe from
Thank you.
I think we meet so many people, and I've met so many people that they're getting known, and to them it's like, well, you know what, I have to lose weight now.
Well, hold on. I don't want to be fat forever, okay?
Right.
Because that's why I don't want you. I don't want to be your spokesperson, and that's what I mean about that. Because I don't want you to put me in a box where you think I have to stay fat. Because I'm trying to lose weight. I went to Pilates the other day. I don't think I'm going back to that, but I do want to lose weight because I have some parts that I'm not yet that comfortable with.
And I think once we get into that territory, it's about being healthy. It's
healthy
about
and feeling good about yourself. You can be plus size, but you don't have to be sloppy plus.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I know exactly what you mean. So 2015, it's a new year. You know, everyone says new year, new me, and for so many people that just, you know, comes and goes, whatever. What is Miss Pinky planning in 2015? What are resolutions, if you believe in them? What is one thing that you hope to conquer this year?
Elevation. I mean, last year I did so much last year. I was really, really blessed to be able to utilize so many talents that I really didn't know that I had. I mean, I acted a lot. I was in a play Just As I Am by Curtis Vaughn. I was in Full Figure Fashion Week and Big Girls Rock. I didn't even know that I could really model. So it's just like new levels of me, layers of me have been exposed, and I'm peeling back the layers of me and getting to know me more. So I don't know what to expect. I just know that it's going to be great because it was great last year, and I'm expecting for it to be greater. And I just got to do the work.
Right. I'm dying for your earrings.
Which one? Baby, I got two. I said I couldn't.
Right here, I love this little French.
I couldn't figure out which pair I wanted to wear, so I said I'm gonna do both.
I wanted to make a statement, so I just whipped this up last night.
I like that. That's cute. What's that?
It's a DIY. I'm a DIY. I'm the thriftiest.
DWI. Okay.
I'm the thriftiest person you will ever meet. I say that I'm cheap. You know.
Me too.
So, one question: if I were to go through your phone, your iPod, your playlist, is Miss Pinky listening to right now?
Oh my gosh. I like everybody. I like going up on a Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
It's
by the
Tuesday,
way.
so
It's
I
Tuesday.
had to do it. Anything I can like kind of twerk to a little bit.
We're
a
at
little
the club
gospel
on a
twerk.
Tuesday.
Basically.
Twerking for Jesus.
Twerking for Jesus. I mean, well, you know.
In 2015.
You love it.
Right.
As long as I don't do too much. I mean, I think I can still get away with it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Look slightly close.
So, what else is on your playlist?
On my
Who
playlist.
are you loving right now?
I am definitely Beyonce. She's one of my favorites.
Right.
I also like that Tiana Taylor, I think.
That name rings a bell.
Maybe.
Sorry.
Okay, but anyway, classics. Etta James, you will find that.
Love Etta.
You will find Otis Redding. Do you know who that is?
I
Look, I can tell that she was like. Okay. There's this guy that he has a song called March. Don't worry about it. We'll talk about it later. Anyway, yeah, I love a lot of people. I love music, so I have my Shazam out, so it could be.
Got it.
Yeah.
I have Spotify.
Spotify. I heard about that.
I'm loving Sam Smith, John Legend, of course.
Robin
Thicke, his last album, the Apology album. I feel really bad for him. The whole thing. But anyways, back to you.
You do?
I feel really bad for him. So back to you. You sing.
Yeah.
I saw a clip of you singing. It was on a runway, and you hit that note.
What note was it?
How long have you been singing? How long have you been singing?
Let's see. In public, because I was singing in the shower. Well, we was taking baths back then. In public, well, I was.
Okay.
Well, with my brother. You know,
okay.
okay, right. So I think in public, I've been singing. I sung my first solo in church. I think I was probably like 9 or 10. It was Jesus is the Light, and called the Holy Ghost, and everybody in church was falling all out. They didn't even know I could do it.
Right.
Yeah. So.
You know what? I grew up singing in church.
Did you?
I'm a pastor's kid.
Are you serious?
Fall out.
Oh Lord.
I grew up singing in church. We should sing a duet sometime.
We should.
I love gospel, old school hymns.
Do you have something? Give me something.
No.
Oh, okay. When the do something.
But I love old school hymns, so we really need to collaborate.
I don't even be knowing the words to hymns. I be making my own words.
Yeah. So, what I notice about you is that you have a following of people. Of course, back to the fact that I think people admire you and people look up to you. It's weird to me. My demographic actually changed last year. It's a lot of females in like 20 to 25, and there's so many people that look up to people like us. People that are bloggers, people that are social media mavens like yourself, and I feel like I have a responsibility, but I also feel like I have a responsibility to be myself. I was just looking at something earlier. You know how the newest thing right now is posting selfies without makeup. Kim Kardashian just did one that no one believes that she's wearing makeup. Like you said, being real, being authentic.
Right.
What do you think about being authentic, being your true self?
I am my true self for the most part, but because I do have a lot of people looking at my page, I know if there's just some stuff I have to choose. I have to choose wisely what to and what to not to post. Because I could post something real about how I feel that day, and it would be taken
out of proportion.
And then I'm very conscious about losing my fan base. You know, I just kind of want to. You just have to have a spirit of discernment. Some things you post and some things you don't, and that's what I can't post everything I want to post. Because if I told real truth all the time, ooh, baby, honey, I'd be reading people.
Her back there, she would get hurt. Not you, the one behind her. She would get really
Oh, the skinny one, Kim?
Yeah, she would get.
Too now. She's with us.
I'm loving her hat.
I know.
My
she
friend just told me right
like
now. My friend Laura was like, she is so pretty, and I'm just looking at her little.
So she's always been pretty, always. But she's lost a lot of weight, so really she's not like a plus size. Like she's not like us. I mean, I still love her though.
By the way, I feel I was talking to one of my friends, and now that I'm working with Curvy Connect magazine, he was like, so you're full figured, and I was like, I felt. Not weird, but I guess that's.
You thick? You got you.
I am. I really am, and I own the fact that I'm thick. But back to what I was going to say. What do you have in the works for 2015? What can we expect from you?
2015. I know I have a feature this coming Sunday at Sugar Hill. It's like my first feature of doing poetry in about a year because I haven't really been spitting. I have some auditions coming up, so just pray for that. Pray that I make the stuff that I really, really want to make. I'm sure Curtis Vaughn. Are we doing the play this year? Did you kick me out? Okay, I haven't been kicked out yet.
He said not yet.
So right now I'm still in the play, and we'll be doing Just As I Am. I have a lot of stuff coming up, and I can't really remember. That's crazy.
Don't be surprised if you see me at one of these events in the background, just like with a drink, like, you know, being a stalker.
Yeah.
One of the things that in 2015 to me,
I'm sorry, Big Girls Rock.
Big
February
Girls Rock.
8th. I'll either be hosting or a part of that show that's coming up. So just.
She's gonna be there. She will be there.
Yeah, I'll be there.
2015, you know, being little, I used to think of the Jetsons, what we would be at right now, flying cars, you know, robots. But it kind of puts things into perspective that it's 2015. One of the things that I've been thinking about lately is like my bucket list. You know what I mean? And aside from resolutions, what is your bucket list? One of mine is singing and having a charity, or singing in front of a group of children that have been abused, or you know, children that, you know, don't have a family. I know what that feels like sometimes, you know, being alone. So my thing is doing something for those that are forgotten. That's on my bucket list, and somehow, some way, whether it's this year or next year, I want to make that mark. What is on your bucket list?
Wow. Normally I don't say bucket list. I say life list because I just.
Wow.
Yeah, that's one thing, because I started to change my words because I feel like the law of attraction is real. So I started to change and speak about more of what I want rather than what I didn't want.
Right.
And bucket, like that's heading towards death, and I ain't ready to go. I got some stuff to do. And you went all deep with me. Like you want to touch some lives. I want to touch lives. I do. I really, really do. But on my way to touching some lives, I would really love to host big events like the BET Awards and the Grammys. I could just see me. I could see me on there. I could see me on that red carpet. I could just. A lot of times I see people hosting those shows and they're not entertaining. I be wondering, like, how do they get it? You know, that's not my problem because they have favors. It's not my position to judge. But I want to do that. I want my voice to be heard. Like, I want my poetry to reach the masses, because those are my words. Those are how, you know, it's my message in my brand.
When it comes to you, who and what inspires you?
Who and what inspires me? My son inspires me. He's the reason I cannot quit. I've wanted to so many times, but he watches me so closely, and I have to be the best example for him. That is very, very real.
What is his name?
His name is Kelton. He's 11 years old.
Kelton, hi from Curvy Connect Magazine.
Hey, boo.
Love you.
I love you, honey.
She is amazing.
Yes. Look. What else inspires me? My family. We're so super duper close. I love my family. I do. And then the other things that inspire me, one of the biggest things are people that hit my inbox. I have so many people. If you go through my inbox messages on Facebook or go through my text messages, I have messages of people like saying, Pinky, I was so happy to see you here. You didn't know how what you said changed or helped me to want to go on and help me do it. I get those type of messages, which makes me feel like, dang, I got people that's accepting me for me.
Right.
Just for me being who I am, not being fake, not putting on any extra. I'm just me, and I got people that love me just like that. When I used to be told that I wasn't good enough and I needed to make some changes, but I'm just comfortable walking in me, and I have people that are embracing that. That's huge.
And that makes you feel like your dreams and your endeavors are not in vain.
It does.
That you being a role model, being pretty, being a diva, being funny, all of that helps someone. You don't know who's sitting behind that screen watching you. I'm still obsessed with your makeup.
This right here?
I see the shimmer. I see everything.
I did this. Nakima did the other ones on the pictures, but
I see that. If I were to go, I always ask this question. If I were to go through your makeup bag, what would I find? What is that one thing that you swear by?
I'm gonna have my MAC foundation. I'm
Really?
not going anywhere without my foundation.
I always have this debate.
What?
What do you love about MAC? I've never used MAC in my life.
My cousin used to work there and I got the discount, so I fell in love with that. And I just don't like fashion fair when you hug people. rub off on their clothes. I don't want my face on people's clothes really. I just like Mag. I'm willing to try something else though. I mean, if it works, I'm willing to try. I just don't like for my skin to be one color and then my neck to be another color. And Mag has that always worked for me.
And I love that that is durable. You have no problems in the makeup department. P.S. On my way here, I was running very, very late. My nails were busted, so I literally did my nails seconds before I got in the car.
Are you serious?
Literally, I practically did my nails in the car. Jesus took the wheel, and I just.
Nail polish, but that's cute.
Look at that. That is all for you.
That's so ratchet. I love it.
So ratchet.
And that would be me.
I have to keep it real though.
Yeah.
Is there anyone in your family that is a big fan of yours, or is your whole family? I think that for me, my biggest support group, my biggest fans are my family. It is my friend. It's those people that root for you. Is there anyone that sticks out that has been a fan of yours in your family, your close friends, that you would love to give a shout out to here?
My family, definitely, because I was the one that got all of the talents. Like, I got my grandmother's skills of writing poetry and her skills of acting. I got my grandfather's. He can speak very well and he sings and can tear the house down. So I was the one who got all of that. So my family is a big push. And then I have Andrea Johnson, who's the best manager and the best bestie in the whole entire freaking world, who supports me all the time. And then I have Yolanda Smith, who supports me all the time. I have so many people. Kevin Anderson. It's just too many people to name, but I have a lot of people. Charlotte Roberts, who actually maintains my whole fan page. I mean, I have friends that actually put themselves in place, in positions to either manage me or be my personal assistant because they believed in me so much. They can pay anything, you know what I mean?
Right.
But they believed in me, so they dedicated their time to push me.
Do you have any singing events talking about your grandfather? Do you have any singing events that are coming up? Because I mean, you can sing to me on each other. You can sing me.
Want me to show up?
The look of that I saw. Your voice is so. You have this presence. You have this, like, literally, I got chills when I heard you sing.
Wow.
And, like, you have like this anointing. You have this, you know. Do you have anything in the works as far as?
You know, I plan to be singing more in church. And right now, no, I want to put this shout out there. Let me put this plug out there. I want to get back out and start singing with a live band like I was doing at Cafe 4212. I was doing it maybe twice a month, but that ended. That's what I kind of want. I want to get back into that this year. That's one of my goals. Because I love singing in front of an audience and playing with the people. I love it.
Right. Do you ever see yourself branching out of Houston, or is Houston your home? Is Houston your home?
Houston is like New York for me. I've been here maybe 6 or 7 years, but I do see myself leaving Houston. And actually, I've been discussing leaving Houston probably this year. That could possibly be happening if some other opportunities open and it's worth the move. I will leave Houston, but I will come back and visit. But yeah.
This is an exclusive. She's planning on leaving. We're not going to let her though. I used to live in New Orleans, and Houston for me was where my heart was, and Houston is where I always wanted to go back, and I always moved around, and this is where I wanted to come. And driving here, seeing downtown, there's something about Houston that's so.
I was gonna move to Vegas, but when I drove here for a graduation, I saw the skyline and went to Katy Mills Mall. I haven't been there since I've lived here, but I went there and I fell in love with Houston, and I told AT&T on the phone that I would not be coming to Las Vegas because I had gotten the call that I got the job in Vegas and decided to move here. Instead, I was here maybe 4 months later.
Yep. I see you in Vegas. I see you like
on the big lights,
humongous headdress.
Broadway. I can see me on.
Oh, I definitely see you on Broadway. What would you? What's one actress or what's one character that is so close to you?
Character? I don't know. I have a few actresses that I love. I love Loretta Devine. She's amazing to me.
Why does that ring a bell? Did she have a show?
Well, she did.
I know she is. I know she is.
You do?
I love her.
I love her too. She's amazing. She's amazing. Angela Bassett, she gives it to me every single time. Taraji P. Henson.
Oh, I love her.
It's just something about when I could just feel. But Angela Bassett, hands down, is probably my all-time favorite.
But there's people like that are very talented that you connect with, as I feel that I connected with you. So let's talk about the hair.
Okay.
I love it.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I got caught up on sweet things. Okay.
We kind of have the whole two-tone.
Yes. I used to have an afro, actually. And last year, 2013, I said in 2014, I'm going to do something completely new. I'm just going to do it. So 2013, New Year's Eve, I went to go get my hair cut. I hated it. Went to church. I couldn't even focus in church for the message. I don't know what they talked about 2014 for New Year's. I just remember standing in the mirror crying, feeling so ugly. And my best friend, Andrea, kept telling me these affirmations, and she told me that I needed to figure out what is it that I love about me besides my appearance. It took me a day. I was not leaving the house for like 3 days. Then I called, that was a mental break for me. That was an emotional break for me. That was real. You know, so we get caught up on our outer appearance, and sometimes if our hair ain't right, we don't feel pretty. We ain't got our right makeup on, we don't feel pretty. So it caused me to dig deep to find out what is it about me. I do have value, and these things don't make me. You know, they're an enhancement. Right. So I called my friend Rachel. Baby, when I tell you she whipped this up, it was red. She cut it up the way it needs to be cut up. And I have been rocking it since. Well, try different colors.
You're definitely working it.
Thank you. It's time to get cut. Okay.
When it comes to embracing yourself, I saw this. I think it was like on BuzzFeed, and it was like on the New York Times. This clip about this lady that she took a challenge. I think it was like a week-long challenge where she wore no makeup for a week, and she came to know herself. And you know, the first day she talks about how she hated it, blah, blah. But like by the third day, she had so much more time. But on the last day, the article talks about how she looked at herself and she remembered that they were all enhancements. I personally been thinking about doing a challenge like that.
Okay.
You should see the way that I look at makeup. It's totally different person.
All right.
Does not look like me. But when it comes to makeup, why do you love makeup? I think that I love the idea of creating an illusion, because that's what it is.
It's creating, but also I'm very light. So my blemishes, you can see them. Like, if I get a pimple, you can see it because my skin is very, very light. So I like to cover those things up. I mean, that's just natural for me. But I like to do eye makeup because I like to create.
Right.
It's fun. Yeah.
You see, my weakness is eye makeup. That's not my strong. Don't look at my eyes. That is not my strong point.
It's cute. You got one color?
It's like three.
Three.
It's like this is.
Okay, I see a darker color and a lighter color. There you go.
Right.
Okay.
This is Naked, the Naked 2 palette, and this is but I feel that you're creating an illusion. I kind of want to do that, whole challenge, but I'm not sure because my thing is I do not like to show people what I really look like, because people would be very, very scared. So this weekend, where can we find you at? What are you going to be doing this weekend?
Sunday, I have a feature at Sugar Hill. Doors open at 6. The show starts at 7:30. You would want to be there at 6 because I was there last week at 5:45, and by 6:30, it was probably over 100 people there. And the seating is limited, and by the middle of the night, it's probably like 300 people there. So if you don't want to stand up in your cute little heels, you wear the cute heels that you can sit down in, be there at 6. And wear black with a splash of pink.
I should have worn pink today.
You could have. Well, I didn't wear pink. But I am pink.
What else do you think that your social media fans, do you call them fans?
I call them supporters.
Supporters. I don't like the word fans.
I don't know how I feel about it because I feel like I haven't made it yet. So I don't
Right.
Like
but
fans.
There's so many people that reach out to you and they're like, oh my God, I'm a fan. But I just feel, I don't know. I guess that's the humbleness or the humble side of this. But is there anything that your social media, you have an Instagram? Mm-hmm. What is your handle?
I am Miss Pinky. I am MISSPINKY.
Facebook?
I am space Miss Pinky. I am space MISSPINKY.
Twitter. We'll list all this down there and we'll list.
I have a Twitter, but I don't know how to tweet, so I mean, I don't need to go on there.
It's very complicated. I think
it is. So I mean, I just go ahead and update my status every 5 minutes.
What, like in the restroom? having breakfast now. You know, that's
right. And then I like how people respond to you. I can't understand it, so I like Facebook. I love Facebook.
What about Snapchat?
No, I don't really do Snapchat. I tried Glide, but let me tell you about Glide. That's where you message people on your phone, right?
Okay.
Well, I sent a message and I was looking like I didn't have on any makeup. I was looking real busted and I was doing like really crazy things. And it sent to everybody who had Glide that was my... Yes, I went ahead and just took the app. I tried to break my phone. I was so embarrassed.
So embarrassed.
I was. Ugh.
I mean, I have a Snapchat with which now I regret sharing my Snapchat. Because I feel like Snapchat, it's those intimate moments. It's that, you know, personal.
I don't even know how to do it.
I share way too much on social media. I share way too much. One of the things that people fault me of is that over the years, I've been vlogging for 6 years, is that I share way too much. Most people don't agree with the way that I do things, but I've shared a lot from eating disorders, that and depression. You know? And
that's not way too much. That's good. People need to hear it.
There's someone out there that has to hear it.
Yes,
I think so. I used to be about a size 46.
Oh, what's that?
Big.
Like, give me a, is it from
Like,
Jesus.
I am now a 36.
Yes, come on, 36.
But to get to my goal weight, it's so hard for me.
It is.
Now, back to the fitness and being healthy and embracing that. I think it's not about being a certain size. It's about being healthy. And I think what motivates you to become the healthiest you.
You know, that's been the biggest struggle. Honestly.
It's hard.
That has been the biggest struggle because my weight fluctuates. I have looked in the mirror lately and I've been struggling mentally. Like, oh my God, I feel so fat and I don't feel pretty. Like, I'm like, my face don't even look the same. I don't look the same. So like I said, I tried Pilates. That's not gonna work for me. It's not, you know, it's just not gonna work for me right now. I need to change my mental, and so it has started with my eating. Now, let's not count today because today was my cheat day.
What did you have today?
I had
walk me through it.
The fondue, and I had some shrimp, but that's not it. I had some glazed.
So I want to thank you for your time. I feel like I've gotten to know you a lot more. I know that our readers and our viewers, now they connect with you the way that I feel like I've connected with you. On behalf of Curvy Connect Magazine, thank you for gracing us with your presence. I'm going, even though we talk about the word fan, I'm going to be your fan.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to be rooting for you. We'd like to thank Club Indigo at Midtown for this. How swanky is this place?
Yes.
How nice is
this?
It's
so intimate, very nice, very sexy and sexy.
I love the gothic glam aspect.
It is very, very, very nice. Can I say something to Curvy Connect Mag? Thank you, Curvy Connect Mag. I love you guys. You all featured me. You were one of the first magazines to actually feature me in. I love you. I appreciate the support. And just thank you, thank you, thank you for always lifting me up and lifting the community up with your positiveness and just making people feel beautiful and feel worth it and feel worthy. I just thank you. I support you.
And this is not the last time that we've heard from you. I feel like one day I'm gonna be at an airport looking at the newsstand and see your see, you know,
Fake it.
and I'm saying, I know that cover girl. I know who that is. And here is to Curvy Connect Magazine, and here is to seeing you on that magazine.
Yes.
I'm seeing you on many more
And
magazines.
hosting the BET Awards.
Hosting the BET Awards.
In Essence.
Being on Oprah when she does her comeback.
And Ellen.
Barbara
I love you,
Walters.
Ellen. And Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry.
Thank you. That needs to be one of the
Cheers,
plays.
cheers to you guys.
Do we sit? Can we sit? That's good. It's not cheap.
It's not cheap. We don't do cheap here.
Not at Curvy Connect.